My name is Rosie Lee Hooks. I am director of the Watts Towers Art Center campus, also the curator of this exhibition, 50 Years and I Still Can't Breathe, a commemoration of the 1965 rebellion. The Watts Towers Art Center is a 54-year-old arts and museum education institution that continues to present museum and art education opportunities to our community. And our motto is, we don't do mediocre because we don't have to, as is evident by our association with Tony. She's not mediocre, so we don't even do it. We don't look at it because we don't have to.
My name is Dr. Norris Rashid Dorsey, and the purpose of our visit today is to recognize and honor the memory of Sam Sarpong. And we wanted to share in his life. We feel like the tragedy of Sam's death, he probably had the weight of the world on his shoulder. And so it's only apropos to have him standing over us, taking a look at us on this 10-foot canvas that Tony Scott has created. And so we truly feel like he was a walking testament of a beautiful spirit. I've known Sam since he was about 17 years old. I met Sam in Granada Hills playing basketball at a rec league. A lot of people know Sam through basketball. They know him through his music. They know him through his modeling. They know him through his art. But I truly got a chance to get to know Sam as like a big brother, mentor to him. It's emotional. When we found out what happened to Sam, no one could believe it. It would be just like myself taking my own life. Everyone that knows me knows that I'm, happy-go-lucky, a friend, a good human being. And so when we found out about Sam, we just truly were at a loss of words. And so this is a space where you can reflect and you can understand his work, his life, what he was all about, and know that the weight of the world on your shoulders, you always have some friends that think about you and love you. Okay, so again, my name is Dr. Norris Rashid Dorsey. I'm going to, at this point in time, turn it over to Tony Scott to explain this piece and to deliver some words from her perspective.
My name is Tony Scott. We're here at the Watts Towers Art Center and the exhibit 50 Years and I Still Can't Breathe, a show that opened in February 2015 and that extended to February 2016. We are here to give a memorial to and celebrate the life of Sam Sarpong, and also describe the piece that I created inspired by his friendship. Africa's radiant sun, Europe's heart, America's dream. We are Sam Sarpong. Sam is an inspiration, an effervescent light that shone and still shines bright. He sparkles like diamonds to me in the noon light and as bright as the moon on a still night. He gifted us all with his spirit, his humanity, his heart, his beauty, and his talent. I met Sam in 2008 through my husband, Darren, at one of our 4th of July summer blowout parties. He came with an entourage of friends, young men who were part of a movie project in the making. As I think back to that day, all I remember is Sam. His presence illuminated the room. I immediately saw in Sam something special, something that inspired ideas and my creative spirit. I asked Sam if I could photograph him, that I was creating a series featuring Black men and would like for him to be a part of that series. And if you know Sam, you know he's a generous spirit, and he, without hesitation, said yes. When do you want to do it? So I'm very grateful to Sam. Bloodlines connects the dots of 1,000 years and maps a chart of the world, from migration to immigration, from evolution to man's darkest and most cruel and inhumane self. Sam was to become and has evolved to be a critical part of Bloodlines in the dialogue of my work and the visual presentation of it. So in this piece, Evolution of the Market, Sam is a central figure. He's juxtaposed an African man who was a slave in America, whose name is Rinty. He is from the Congo and was captured and shipped to the Americas to serve as a slave. The image of Rinty is in the Harvard Peabody collection, and the piece was commissioned by a professor Agassiz, who taught at Harvard University, and he commissioned this piece in order to present his theory that Africans were inferior. And so he juxtaposed them very much like a mugshot. And in a way that presents not the humanity of the man, but the inhumanity of the event. Throughout the picture here, you'll see different images that represent the events of slavery in America and the civil rights movement. The pieces that are reliefed like this, they're like pieces torn from pages of history to reveal the truth. That's the symbolism of these rips and tears. You have here an image of Dr. King celebrating the civil rights movement. We have here an image that, to me, is symbolic of the many mothers whose sons are being lost today through incarceration or through the hands or custody of the police or through some other inner city gang warfare, just the pain and the absence and the loss of their sons. This piece right here is a part of the journey. It explains the journey from the American Revolution to Jim Crow to the Civil Rights Movement, and our heroic figure, Rosa Parks, here. You can see this picture here of Peter and the whip marks to show the intensity of the inhumanity of slavery. And so all of these pictures collectively tell a story about the American history of slavery, the exploitation of the black men, but also the majesty, in my mind, using Sam, of the beauty of black men and the historical importance of chronicling them and keeping this story alive and in the front of individuals, so that we'll always consider that we're all alike, we're all human beings, we're all on this journey together, and that we should treat each other in a just and a fair way. So, in closing, I want to thank you, Sam. I will keep your memory alive through my art, and I'm so grateful for all that you've done to help me on this journey of bloodlines and to be a symbol of how great we are and also the pain of our past. I love you, and you'll always be remembered. Thank you, Sam.
Since it's an informal ceremony, there's one song that I will sing. I don't think we had any singing around Sam because black people don't come together unless they sing. So this one song is basically about those who come before and they leave. And it's okay that they leave. It's okay that we feel what we feel, but they will always be with us. And they are falling all around me. They are falling all around me. They are falling all around me. The strongest leaves of my tree. Death comes and rests so heavy. Death, she comes and rests so heavy. Death comes, rests so heavy. Your face I'll never see no more. But you're not really going to leave me. You're not really going to leave me. You're not really going to leave me. It is your breath I take. It is your path I walk on. It's the record you set that lets me stand. You're not really going to leave me. I will try to sing my song right. I will try to sing my song right. I will try to sing my song right. Be sure to let me hear from you. Hiya, 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 hiya.
Thank you so much, Rosie. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Rashid, Dr. Dorsey, Darren, and Michael Blades, and the Watts Towers Art Center for this memorial, this very special day. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you, Sam.
We love you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
We love you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.